Hello there, how are you doing? Welcome back to Slam Motion. So guys, in today's video, we are going to discuss, do the cast of Gilmore Girls get paid residuals? Are you guys excited? So let's get started. So keep up with me till the end, comment right below this video, subscribe if you still haven't, and turn on the post notification for more videos. How Gilmore Girls maintained popularity. Gilmore Girls first premiered in 2000 on the WB network. The series is focused around a mother-daughter duo, Lorelai and Rory Gilmore. The characters are played by Lauren Graham and Alexis Bledel, respectively. The popular dramedy tells the story of their close family relationship, while also allowing each character to face challenges in their own lives. Much of the series focuses on Rory's problems with love, as she dates various boys throughout her high school and college years. Fans love the slow burn of Lorelai's relationship with Luke Danes, played by Scott Patterson. When the WB network transitioned into the CW, Gilmore Girls was one of the few shows to successfully make the transition, as many others were canceled during the change of power. This was due to the show's popularity and the dedication of viewers. The hit series ran for 7 seasons before coming to an end, which is considered to be a very successful run for a television show. Even after the show's end, however, fans were still obsessed with Gilmore Girls. The show was constantly being watched through DVDs and streaming services, and it continued to be a cultural phenomenon despite being off the air. With the rise of popularity of reboots and reunions, Gilmore Girls was given the chance to return to the story with a 4-part miniseries on Netflix. The reunion was titled Gilmore Girls: A Year in the Life and aired on Netflix in 2016. The small reboot reinvigorated fans' love of the show and gave viewers a peek of what life was like for the beloved characters years later. Other than the quality writing and acting performed on the series, the secret to the success of Gilmore Girls is truly the rise of streaming services. Services such as Netflix, Hulu, and Disney Plus have given television shows a new life. It is easier than ever for fans to rewatch older shows, allowing them to live on in the hearts of fans. Gilmore Girls continues to be one of the most popular shows to stream on Netflix, as it has been for the past decade. Is the Gilmore Girls cast paid residuals by Netflix? After a show comes to an end, the cast of the series continues to be paid whenever the show airs on television in reruns or is added to a streaming service. These payments are referred to as residuals, and they can make up a large portion of an actor's annual income. The cast of Friends reportedly makes about $20 million per year each in residuals, which shows how important these payments can be for actors and actresses. The answer to the question of the cast of Gilmore Girls residual checks is a bit complicated. Netflix does not directly pay any actors and actresses residuals if their show was licensed to the streaming service. Netflix is only accountable for paying residuals of their original shows and films. That being said, Netflix is currently under fire for not paying ample residuals to stars from their original content. Orange is the New Black cast members specifically have spoken about the lack of funds they have received from the streaming service, both during and after filming. The company responsible for paying residuals to stars is whoever produced and owns the series, and therefore also the company that licenses the series to the streaming service. For Gilmore Girls, that company is Warner Bros. Discovery. What the Gilmore Girls cast has to say about fair payment. The cast of Gilmore Girls has been speaking out during the current actors' strike with regard to the lack of residual payment they have received for the series. Sean Gunn said in the previously mentioned interview with The Hollywood Reporter that he particularly wanted to come out and protest Netflix and the regulations of streaming services during the strike. "You really need to rethink how you do business and share the wealth with people," he said of the contract negotiations. "Otherwise, this is all going to come crashing down." Gunn specifically called out co-CEO Ted Sarandos and Executive Chair Reed Hastings of Warner Bros. Discovery for their unfair bonus structure that only benefits themselves. "I can't pretend that I understand the ins and outs of all the facets of the AI issue, but I know that being compensated for use of one's likeness is incredibly important and needs to be an equitable part of this deal. Sharing in streaming revenue, it needs to be rethought of. As Fran Drescher said, the whole business model has fallen apart really, and so we kind of need to restructure it from the top." So guys, this was all about today's video. Share as much as you can, that really motivates us to create more content for you guys. With this, we end our video. Hope you liked the video.